I smell a sink. Yes, I do too.
I am the killer. I am.
Welcome your new DJ streamer, the Musical Boomer. The Musical Boomer. Wait, I'm changing my name on Twitter to that. Hold on. I am now the Musical Boomer. That is just done. It's done. It's happening. Hold on. Oh god. Hold on, wait. No. That's my @. I don't want to change that. How the hell do I change? I've actually never done this. How the hell do I change my thing?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh god. All right, I'll have to do it later. When the stream's over. When the stream is over, I shall be known as on Twitter as the Musical Boomer. It's just it needs to happen now. That was just too good.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
she may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
Yeah, I figured. We knew this was coming. Hopefully we can parse together whatever information's locked in her brain.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
What happened?
What's the matter?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
Excuse me?
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
16 hours?
You've got 8.
Shit.
But that's impossible.
How convenient.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
Yes, exactly.
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Alright, that we shall. I let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8.
It's getting shorter. 8 too much, you have 2 hours.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Oh, poor Pewter. I never felt bad for him before now. Now I feel bad for him. Yeah, it just broke out right. It couldn't take Ota's stupidity. Poor Pewter.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Yeah, but what could his involvement be? Who is Mayumi covering for? For Ota.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
So she thinks Ota stabbed himself?
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Jesus Christ. It's her husband. Her husband's dead.
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Throw off the
Before
scent, I would
explain,
imagine.
I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Yeah, it's definitely not him.
Why?
Why can't he be the culprit? Ota and the polar bear, the van. Iris had her eye taken out. Why would say it's the van? Somebody kidnapped
The
her.
van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat.
He had to chase them.
We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
That's assuming, though. I don't like that. There's no hard evidence, Iva. It's a possibility. Don't get me wrong, but I don't buy it. I just don't. And then in the Somnium, he fought with the polar bear.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
Are we sure he's really dead? I thought we looked up the records, or Iva looked up the records.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Yeah, but it had to have come from somewhere.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
You know, if she asked him, he might have done it. It's true.
Perhaps she ordered him to.
Ordered him. Wait, you act like he's actually brain controlled. Or mind controlled.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
You know, granted, I kind of felt that way. What was the path? Hold on. I want to find it on a flowchart. This, I think it was what led up to here. Right? Because we got shocked. They freaking tased us right after Iris's Somnium, and we went down the other path, the green one up there. Oda freaking tased us, and then they both ended up getting killed, but they both died. That's what doesn't make sense. If they're accomplices, why would they actually die? Unless they're not really dead. And then Boss had that weird thing. I don't know. They could be accomplices, but I don't think it's for the killings.
A performance?
It's got to be for something else, if
Iris
that's true.
drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it.
Yeah, if she ordered him to do something, I'm pretty sure he'd do it. It is true. I do agree with that. But what would they be accomplices for? What would this accomplish?
Either that,
Just for
or she asked
popularity?
Ota
For
to
fame?
extract it.
But she literally lost her eye. Like, this makes no
After
sense.
that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
I know, that's like what first set my warning flags off.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
I know, like it looks totally
Perhaps
fake.
Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes. But this is only a theory.
A game theory. No. Man, if MatPat ever covered this series, holy crap. Alright, well, Iba. Thank you, Iba. So why would they do that, though? That's the question. What's the motive here?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
Shit, wait, that's true. I forgot. Iris is... I'm trying to think how Sojima fits into all this. He said he was the killer. Her weight matched like the elevator logs, and she could easily have killed Renju. I don't know if she would have killed Shoko, though. That's the thing. But she was gonna. She was Oda and Iris staged the whole thing. Someone please answer that phone because I called it.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
Yeah, to get herself off the suspect list. If that were the motive, I could totally understand going to an extreme length to try to clear herself of suspicion. What's an eye to a lifetime in prison? Like, seriously.
It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
It really does. But then how did So fit? This is why I'm so confused. How did So fit into all of this from the Mizuki route?
I will repeat myself in saying saying that this is only a theory.
I know, I don't remember if Iris actually has a motive to kill Shoko. That's the thing. I don't remember.
It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely.
You think they're working for So? Well, Iris does know him, and we saw him in her Somnium.
They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date,
You think, Date?
you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renji were both exposed and displayed.
This is also
and
true.
They both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
I mean, she's got a point.
We can't rule anything out.
I guess. I mean, I'll follow you where you want me to go, game, but like this is starting to be more and more muddy. This is starting to mud itself more. Mintum with the resub. Thank you so much, Mintum. Yeah, many, many possibilities. And Banana Robot. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Your support means the world, my friends.
Ota.
Oda, what's the matter?
Why did you arrest Mom?
What?
You said you were gonna clear her. Why?
Well, because she said that she did it, so we had to. She implicated herself, dude. Nothing we can do about that. Welcome to the mindfuck. I know, like, none of this is making sense. There's so many pieces that are moving on this chessboard. I don't know what's what, who's who, and what the hell each motivation is. Like, this is crazy. Alright, he's calm down. You doing okay? How you doing, buddy?
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid.
Ow.
You're gonna open up your stitches.
Well, why are you here?
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital.
Yeah, I can understand.
That's why I'm here.
Well, it's not like she's under arrest.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
So the knight has been captured. Has it, though? Or is it merely a gambit I can't understand?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying. Mom didn't do it. She's innocent.
Oh, a lot has happened, Ashantiana. Is Iris the criminal?
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju.
Team G thinks it's 2D chess, not understanding it's 4D chess played against an enemy mind-controlled by a being from the 6th to the 3rd power dimension. Ah.
And you and her planned
4D
this
chess is
warehouse
mad easy,
incident
though.
to get her
Oh
off
my
our
God.
suspects list.
No way. Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
Look, dude, I don't know anymore. Like,
That
you
wasn't
could be
caught on
capable.
camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
Well,
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
oof.
You.
Did you stage the warehouse incident?
I'm telling you I didn't.
Okay.
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
But if it's the person only plays like it's... What if the person only plays it like it's 2D chess? They're gonna lose.
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone.
If it's not you, then who else could it
The
be?
only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia.
Yes, we're aware.
Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
That could be. Like, she could be remembering something wrong and thinking that he's the criminal. Because of that, then there really is no other recourse but to sync with her. So, tell me more about her dementia.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is...
Excuse me? What do you mean?
I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good.
Yeah, so I've heard, actually.
You know Bloom Park is close by here, right?
You got a lot of foot traffic.
People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night.
Oh, God, he was burning himself on both ends of the candle. Holy shit. That's a good dad, though. You know, pulling out your eye is pretty painful. I said they used anesthetics, but where are they then?
Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time.
Yeah.
I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
Fuck. That's really rough. That's awful. It looks like they really tried their best to give him, like, a normal, good childhood, though. So what kind of debt did you... Wait, debt? Debt to
I was
who?
alone on the house and the diner.
Debt to who? I swear to God, if you say that Yakuza group...
Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
He died.
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Well, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you.
Oh, that's wishy-washy parenting right there. If it were me, or even my own folks, they're like, oh, that's all good, but you're fucking finishing school. There's no two ways about it.
Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it.
It's good to believe in your kid, but you need to lay down the discipline every once in a while.
And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, wishy-washy parenting is what made Oda the way he is. Yeah, I mean, at least he didn't turn out all bad. He realizes all this stuff. He really regrets his actions in his youth, even if it was just a couple years ago. You lied about the editor thing, right?
Yeah, how do you guess?
Because you haven't been published.
It was really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
College ruins lives, man. No, dude, I can not agree with that statement more. So when did she get sick? When did the dementia start?
Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day...
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
82,000 student debt. Oh, God. Oh, Mintum, I'm so sorry. All right, let's listen to the rest of the story.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
Okay, well, no, that's not true. You can't blame yourself for her getting dementia.
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her.
I'm sorry that was going to happen regardless of what you did or
I
said.
was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
Fuck. Oh. This is misery.
What's that picture?
I think I'm on track to have closer to 90,000. Oh my God. Okay, TMG's about to go on one of his college rants again. I feel like I do this often these days. But college is a waste of time. Unless you want a career that requires a college degree. Like if you want to be a doctor or a nurse, or you want to be a lawyer, you want to go into some highly trained or skilled profession that requires you to go to like a program like that, then college is for you. Otherwise, if you don't really have that sort of passion or that sort of drive to do something like that, do not go to college. Don't do it. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of money. You would be much better off working after high school, or picking up a trade, or doing something else with your time to make money, starting a business, than going to college. College is not... God. I don't even have college debt because I was fortunate enough to pick a really cheap school, and my parents had squirreled away so much money over my childhood that we had enough to pay for my 5 years I was at school. But I really regret going because my degree means nothing. There's nothing I've gotten out of my degree. And I was going to be a teacher, but then I ended up changing my mind halfway through, and because of that, it's like, what was the point of me being there? College, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of money, unless you have something that needs that degree and it's something you are passionate about, something you want to do. College is bad civ. College is bad civ. Truth. College is only worth it if you live in a country where it's free. No, I would not. I would say that's not true either. Because free college is a myth, at least in my opinion. Because somebody's gonna pay something somewhere along the line, whether it's you for going, or taxpayers subsidizing college, or grants or anything like that. Somebody is footing the bill. So college is never free. Never think college is free. It's not free for somebody. And it still doesn't guarantee you a job. Doesn't guarantee you becoming skilled or proficient at something. The most it does is helps you build maybe social connections in a field that you're interested in. But you have to be interested in something to begin with. So I cannot recommend anybody go to college unless they are at least 90% sure at the field that they want to study, and it requires higher education in order to become proficient in that field. Go to be an engineer. Go to learn high-end computer technology stuff. But a lot of that stuff you could even learn on the internet now. Like, I'm thinking of like IT work. You don't necessarily need to go to school for that. You could take classes outside of school. Go to be a doctor. Go to be a lawyer. Don't go to be really anything liberal arts. And this is coming from a liberal arts major. Like, you don't do it. It doesn't get you anything. It's just a money sink. Free education is a goddamn lie. Somebody has to pay it at some point. Ironic that the state wants more people to enroll, yet it feels like college caters more to the 1%. Kind of. You're not necessarily wrong, Saralyn. I went to college, but it's different over here. I'm assuming somewhere in Europe. I mean, how colleges work individually varies wildly on your location. But the idea of college, the purpose of college is, it's a myth. It doesn't guarantee you anything other than an experience, really. What you think you go to college for and what you actually go to college for are two different things. And that's kind of one of the problems society has these days. All right, college reign is over. 2 more cheers. Here's how it works in Eastern Europe. If you get good enough grades, government will pay for your education all the way through, but you have to work 3 years to the government in the profession you choose. Yeah, see that? Personally, I don't like that deal. That doesn't sound good to me. I wouldn't like being told by the government to do anything, regardless. And the government's not paying it. The government's taking money from people to pay it. It's, if you just think of it that way. I'm English gamer. Ah, okay, there you go. Oh my god, a liberal arts major? That's like the least profiting degree ever. I mean, I was a music performance major. I was originally an education major. So technically that wasn't liberal arts. But then I changed to performance because I ran into trouble with the education department at my school. They did not like me for whatever reason and rejected me upon application. I'm like, I don't want to spend 6 years plus more in college to try to get into this program again. I'm just going to graduate as soon as I can at this point. Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done. No more. Back to the game. Look, video games, guys. This is what we're here for, right?
One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried.
Aw.
That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this?
Ignore it, I shall remember it.
I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
Oh, your cheer. I'm sorry, Walt. I'm just done with the college rant. Oh, God. I'm playing my new Switch while you stream. Nice, Oxton.
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
I mean, if he is, sociopathic, he could just be lying. He could be faking all these emotions right now. Just to, make you feel. Wald will remember that.
Human beings are logical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Alright, well, let's skedaddle. Yeah, that picture, man. A family just kind of destroyed by a lot of factors, honestly. Just a lot of factors. Alright, let's see if we can't find anything new with the information we have now. Hopefully there's something.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
A thought? What kind of thought? Does she breathe? If so, she's a thought. He says he doesn't have any new information. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Should we check the
Are
vans?
you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained.
There's one thing I've learned. Sociopaths I read are mostly those that see their doings as an art they love to represent.
The security
Interesting.
cameras at the Famisto
A Twitch
parking
thought,
lot
perhaps.
saw the entire incident clearly.
Well, there's plenty of those.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
So he's definitely the one that drove the station wagon. Now it's a matter, can we tell if Iris was the one that drove the van?
Who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris, or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible.
Almost.
The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse.
So she was there.
But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Oh, that's a good point. We didn't even think about that. She didn't take the van. She wasn't in that car because Ota drove that one. How did she get here?
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
So there has to be a third vehicle. I've been connected to the in-system server and began her research. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Lemniscate?
At Lemniscate. Why?
Hold on.
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Yeah, let's go. Hold, this could be a break. That means there was a driver. That means there's somebody who can answer questions. So she Ubered her way here. Well, she precursor Ubered her way here. She took a taxi.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Yes, I'm talking to do. No, that's not French. What the hell is you in French? I can't remember. Do is you in German.